weeks ago, an angel of the Lord came to me and he caught me up into the spirit and began to show me some of the things God wants to release to our generation. And he said, God wants to release grace. God wants to release strength. And God wants to release wisdom. He said, grace is the ability that God is giving to this generation to live above death and corruption. So we will be armed on the left and on the right to counter everything the devil is doing. So the heads of many will be exalted like the horn of the unicorn. The heads of many. If that doesn't come upon you, your life will be a struggle. You don't do what you do because you are smart. You do what you do because by divine politics you were ordained. And when that grace comes upon your head, whether the devil likes it or not, you are exalted like the horn of the unicorn. He said, this is one of the spiritual commodities that is given to this generation, and many have been numbered. So the reason you begin to sense hunger to pray is not because you love prayer. There is a wisdom from the mountains of Zion that is sucking you to the place where you interact with grace. Because that which God has to offer is on the mountain. So blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound an alarm upon his holy mountain. So when that hunger comes to fast, you are hearing the sound of a trumpet. The angels that are part of your calling and were commissioned with you from Zion, they are beginning to suck your reality. So your spirit man begins to tell your natural man, come brother, there is a key on the mountain waiting. There is a key. It's a summon to deep places, because only them who travel to the deep can see the wonders of God. Graces have been allocated. So angels, creatures of heaven, are wooing men to the presence. Wooing men, sucking them into prayer. It looks as if they are useless. Many are distracted with the pursuit of life. They are pursuing things because the devil brings anxiety as a burden and put up your shoulder. We don't run by speeding. We run by waiting. So it doesn't matter who moves first. The guy can labor and go forward. Wait for me. When I touched that grace, it said the hand of God came upon Elijah. He outran the chariot of Ahab. It doesn't matter if you are running on the chariot of the king. What is the grace on your head? When it comes, forget it. You will lead your generation. God is releasing graces. Many who are numbered, they are not aware. Somebody enters his room. He came from the church service. He still wants to pray. What you don't know is that before you came home, the angel was waiting for you. Because he knows that the journey to the top of the mountain is yet far. And you have not prepared enough. So you prayed in the morning, but you must pray in the night. Because you must touch that grace. It's an oil flowing from Zion. How many would that oil rest on their head? Kamash, Venakarias, Kadagasis, Mantekabaki Robask, Mandaria Pades at the Gavis, Mekorina Hadak. The men that should change the fortunes of nations are here, but they don't know the value of grace. They don't know the things that were captured into the city. They don't know that even though the devil sent a plague, God has turned it out for our good. You were supposed to change Canada, but you are distracted by Chevron. So God says, sit at home, and the angels are wooing you every day, and then you end up on Big Brother Nigeria. He has seen you and he discovers getting to the top of the mountain. You take 8 months, so it began in January. But you spent January to April watching a program. So even when you continue, you will not hit the top unless by mercy.